Hey guys, it's Apollo here, and today I'm doing a review of the 1-to-154 skill high grade Gundam Virtue. Alright, here is the Virtue itself. Now, I gotta say, this kit is a very interesting build. I know this kit is actually like 13 years old. Is it 13? Yeah, 13 years old. Like, it was back in 2000, that's way before I got into Gundam. And I gotta say, it's a very interesting build. I mean, I don't really like building old kits, man, because well, it's their technology outdated, and then I feel like the quality not as good as compared to now. But when I built this kit, this kit actually kind of proved me wrong. So I thought old kits are pretty bad, but no, they're pretty good in their ways. So let's go on to the review. So yeah, here is the Virtue itself. Now, as you notice, I did not paint the missing details and stickers areas because, well, let's just say I just not to say I'm lazy or anything, but I just feel this kit doesn't really deserve to get painted. So I just decided to stick all the stickers instead. And heck, I'm running out of paint, so I have to when stores reopen next week, I can go back and get some supplies. So yeah, let's go on review. So yes, this chunky boy right here is very heavy, very big, and thick. Yeah, you expected that, but okay. So I gotta say, the build is pretty simple as compared to like newer high grades. That's obviously because this kit was made in 2007, so technology back then wasn't as great compared to now. And do I have to say this thing is pretty solid? It's actually more solid than I initially thought it was. Really, like, but it's a very solid kit. It's very heavy. It's very rock solid. It's pretty good because I don't see there's not really any loose parts aside from the piece in the chest, which I'll explain later when I do the accessories part. Okay, so let's go into the stickers. First, the stickers, if I'm trying to remember correctly, I also did panel line to get somewhat. So give me a second. Got kind of fingernails. There you go. Okay, so in terms of stickers, well, I use, like I said, I didn't paint this kit. I just used the stickers in place of the paint. So do forgive me if you guys prefer the me painting over the stickers. So basically, you have the forehead camera, the eyes, back of the head. Excuse me. The green on the gene condensers on the arms and the dark green on the gene condensers and the chest. The gray on the leg armor. The gray on the side of the armor for both sides, and gray on the back skirt, and then the pink. This pink in the chest. You can't really see it, but it's right there. Pink on the back of the butt. You got the gray on the butt as well. You've got the pink ribbons on the arms. I'm surprised I didn't use a rubber material. But I used plastic. So okay. Gray on the cannons on the backpack. And I'm trying to remember if there's any more. I think that's about it. Yeah. And like I said, it's a very solid kit. Like, I'm just shaking right now. Like, it's very rock solid. Like, it's not no high grade, but things come out very easy. This is pretty rock solid. Aside from this front screw, which is a little loose because yeah, it's slightly loose, but it's okay. Now in terms of missing detail, well, as I said, I did not paint this kit, so I didn't do fill in missing detail. But I can tell you, there's a few missing details I feel. I think the most obvious one you fill in is the white on the GN drive right here. This should be a piece on its own, but unfortunately it's not. So yeah, I think there's a few others I missed here and there, but you know what, it's fine. So for details for an old kit, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot the purple on the knees, the cable on the knees. That's also a sticker. Articulation, well, it's a very bulky suit, so you don't really expect much from it, really. The head is on a ball joint and it hinges the neck. It can go rotate. The little antenna on the collar can move on a hinge. Let's be careful. I sharpened the V-fins. I sharpened the V-fin in the antenna, so it looks like this better. The arms, okay. The chest has a polycap hinge, so it can go forward and back from the chest, and then the arm is on a peg, so it can go all around, but because of the backpack, it gets hindered somewhat. But you don't really need to do any bother because it's not really mobility. V arms can go. Okay, if I be careful. Okay, we can go that far. There is a rotation on the shoulder, but it's really tight. I mean, it's really tight. I can move it, but it's really tight. I don't think it's a good idea if I move this around. I think I know why, because I think I didn't clean the nut properly, so maybe that's why this arm is a bit loose. Maybe tight. Single jointed elbow, ball jointed wrist. Torso has on a peg and polycap, so it can go all the way around. It's pretty good. Front skirts are more together, but you can separate them, like I do. There's no side skirts it's just on a peg, so it goes up and down. Back skirts doesn't move. The legs can it's not on the universal joint, it's on ball joints, it's the old kit, so it can go that far. Not much back, out. Double jointed knee, but you get 90 degrees. And the ankle armor is on a hinge down somewhere. And the ankle, there is a hinge in the ankle, but because it's really tight, I don't think it's really necessary. So it can go forward and back. That's very tight. But then the foot is on the ball joint. And the backpack, well, the backpack has there's a hinge in the backpack there, and the arm can rotate on the backpack. The arm itself is on a hinge, and then the cannons are on a ball joint, so you can rotate freely. So articulation, it's alright. I mean, it's an old kit, so you don't expect much articulation out of it, but you know what? It's for a bulky slave, it's not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna take the accessories part again, I mean, because, well, it's a little messy. Okay, anyways, now to the accessories, well, okay, let's start with what's on kit, really. Basically, you already know these are the G cannons, okay, so what I did just now is basically the GN field gimmick. So, to make GN field, just pull out the black parts like so. I mean, sometimes they're tight, sometimes they're easy, but it depends, but overall, they're not too hard as expected. So you just pull them out. This is the hardest fingernails. Okay, there we go. So you just okay. So basically like this. So basically, this is how you do the GN field. But it's a nice little gimmick, but it doesn't have effect parts, so no interest for me. And instead of the GN cannons, you can actually, like I said, articulation, you can bring this up, bring this forward, bring this up, bring this forward, and you can extend the cannons with the tabs below the take out me easier. So just take the sides out, and you've got the cannon extended. Same with the side. It's pretty tricky actually because it's really stuck in there. There we go. Okay, so that's the GN cannons. Yeah, GN cannons, and then basically, what else we've got? Okay, for the other weapons, handheld weapons, you've got the beam sabers in the knees, but quite frankly, I don't really need them. It's if you get two clear beams, that's pretty neat. But Virtue doesn't really need them. Why would you give beam saber when you got the bazooka? That's pretty cool. So, you may notice I've left the bazooka in the open position. That's mainly because, well, this part here that opens up is really tight. So I'm really worried about actually breaking the peg inside here, because it's essentially starting to get a little bit tighter and kind of risk breaking it. So I'm not gonna risk closing back up or anything. So I'm gonna leave it like this. So there's two ways you can display the bazooka. If you want to in one hand, the handles are on the bottom, and you just peg it in like this. Or if the most signature way of the Virtue holding the bazooka is dual wielding it. So. And now this is an issue I have with this kit. Okay, when you open up these panels to put the bazooka in the chest, this part here is really, I mean, this is fine, but this one is really loose. I'm not sure whether it's my Virtue or like each of all the Virtues are on there. So I hope it's not just, I hope it's just mine really. But never mind that. So let's go into bazooka. Now to display the bazooka, first of all, this one's already attached here. And then you just take this out, and then you just peg it in. There's a hole inside here to peg this little tab here. Just peg it in, and I just close the cannon. Brilliant. That's the most brilliant way of opening. See what I mean? It's really tight. I really have a hard time opening this. This is why I want to leave it in the open position, and I messed it up. Great. So give me a moment. Alright, this took a little more effort. Okay, so basically you open up the cannon, put the handles on the side, and then you take the yellow parts inside the bazooka and extend them out. Pretty tricky. Let me get a toothpick here. There we go. That's more like it. And then the Virtue just holds it in the hands like this. Oh, I made a mistake again, sorry. So we just have the bazooka like that. And the other hand, come on. Like that. Peg it in there. And just bring it closer to the chest. And there we go. It doesn't really like lock into place, it just rests there. So that's pretty neat. I mean, I like the bazooka. It's pretty good. Yeah. It's a very interesting kit. Oh yeah, if you see, the waist is a little bit getting loose. There we go. All right. So yeah, it holds up very. Why did that thing close? Yeah, as I mentioned right now, these yellow pieces in the bazooka don't really hold in there very well, so the friction is that good. But yeah, that's what accessories. Not a lot, but you know, for like a big bulky guy, this is pretty good for what it is, really. For comparisons, well, I don't really have much doubles to compare with, but I have a bit of Zaku just in case. It's like a beam. Yeah, Virtue is really a bulky suit. The Zaku is, well, about the same height. Just I think Zaku's a bit taller in a way. And I have another one again. I don't have to love them to compare with the DJ. Yeah, even though the Virtue is a bulky suit, it is an average size mobile suit. So it's pretty interesting to see that. Well, it's very bulky, but instead of Nale, but this is a very great high grade, so it can't really transform. But yeah, that's our review. Alright, that's my review of the high grade Virtue. Now, this kit is a very interesting build, I guess, as I mentioned so many times. But this is a very nice build. I gotta say, it's very different from any of the newer high grades we've built. And yeah, I mean, it's an old kit, I admit, but overall, it's a very nice kit. Details, well, I mean, it's an old 2007 kit, so don't expect like almost every part to be all in color silver plastic. Articulation is okay for what it is, but it is starting to show its age. So I don't think it's a good idea to play around with this kit too much. And accessories, well, even though it's a very bulky suit, the accessories don't get much. Don't get beam sabers, the beam cannons, and then the GM bazooka. That's about it. I mean, not a lot, but that's what it is in the show. I mean, Virtue is mainly just to. It's a heavy bleh. Sorry. The Virtue is mainly a heavy artillery mobile suit, so it's meant to be just, you know, mostly range and heavy assault, but not much melee except for the beam sabers, which are kind of useless in this case. But yeah, it's a very good kit. Diesel is pretty good. I forgot to mention, the hinges can swing out, so it can be easier for the Virtue to hold. So okay, so overall, this kit is pretty interesting. Do I think this kit is the best Virtue out there? As of now, yes. But I'm very sure they'll make a master grade of this someday, because they remade the Dynamis and Virtue, the Dynamis and Curios, and the Exia, of course. But I'm very sure they'll make a Virtue and Nodley as a master grade set, and I'm pretty sure they'll be good as well. But it can do much more than just a high grade. But overall, it's a pretty good kit. If for 1500 yen, I'm pretty happy with what I have. So but it's a 2007 kit, it's pretty old, but you know what? It's fine. It's a very good kit. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this review, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace out.